Morning, Ginge.
I hear they got some work on down the European Patent Office. You fancy it?
Well, their aim is to promote economic development and support innovation for the benefit of the peoples of Europe. They're looking for scientists and engineers to train as examiners.
You get a decent sandwich down there?
Well, you get an intellectually stimulating job, attractive remuneration, healthy work-life balance, stable working environment, and free biscuits on Fridays.
Oh, that's quality, Finn. That's quality. So Finn, who do you think would make a good patent examiner?
Well, someone possessed of a good analytical mind, somebody who could reason and communicate, somebody polite.
What, you mean like Jeremy Paxman?
Well, if Paxman were to go back to Oxford and get himself a proper degree, I'm sure they'd have a look at him.
I thought he was a Cambridge boy.
Look, it's got nothing to do with Cambridge, Ginge. Anyone with a decent honours degree in science or engineering or even mathematics from a reputable institution will fulfil the academic requirements admirably. Like Dyson, for instance.
What, the boxer?
No, he makes vacuum cleaners.
That is amazing how people change. It's amazing. So where is the UPO, Finn?
Well, the main offices are in Munich and Berlin in Germany, and The Hague, just across the water in the Netherlands. See, in Munich you've got the opera, you've got the mountains, the BMW factory, and of course Bayern Munich with Oli Kahn. In Berlin you've got the Brandenburg Gate, Hertha Berlin Football Club, but the wall's gone. Now you see, the jewel in the crown has to be The Hague, because there you've got, you know, the wonderful seaside, you can go everywhere by bike, and you've got a fabulous international community with a lot of expats.
And total football.
And total football.
So Finn, what about the job?
Well, Ginge, there are 4 pillars to the job.
I must say, Finn, I think it is very good of an employer to keep his workers comfortable.
Pillars, Ginge, not pillows. If you like, there are 4 main facets to the job.
Elucidate, Finn, elucidate.
Well, first of all, it's obviously technical. I mean, it's at the cutting edge of technology. They get patent applications that deal with everything from quantum computers to solar cells, from artificial hips to water purification, from paints to medicine. Nanotechnology is a very big field at the minute. And each examiner, he deals with his own little field. They are an actually inquisitive bunch, patent examiners, you see. They like to know the nuts and bolts of the thing.
Not, Finn, in the medicines, they don't. They don't want to know about nuts and bolts in the medicines.
No, Ginge, that's right, not in the medicines. Well, the second part, the second pillar, is the legal part. You see, a patent is a legal document drawn up in accordance with the European Patent Convention. There's articles, there's rules, there's case law.
What you mean, like snails in beer bottles?
The snail in a beer bottle is a famous case about negligence, Ginge. Now, a slightly more relevant case would be that involving Professor Morse. You see, his telegraph patent was deemed to be too generous for his contribution to the art. He wanted patent protection for all electromagnetic means for making or printing intelligible characters, signs, or letters at any distance. I mean, Morse had come up with one way of doing it, but this did not entitle him to patent protections for any way of doing it.
Da, 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 he says phonetically. Yeah, Finn, tell us about the third pillar then.
Well, the third pillar is the linguistic aspect.
What's that then?
Right, well, if I was to say this sentence is false, I would be guilty of self-referral.
You being clever, Finn.
Okay, put it this way. If I was to say to you, I told you yesterday, I would tell you tomorrow, what would you say?
I'd say you was being ambiguous, Finn, because I wouldn't know if the tomorrow was today or if the tomorrow was tomorrow.
Exactly. And ambiguity and lack of clarity are big issues in the patent world. You see, an invention is a concept put into words, and that can be tricky, you know.
It doesn't sound that tricky to me, Finn.
Yeah, but you see, as you know, the devil is in...
Hell?
No. The detail, Ginge. The devil is in the detail.
I had this dyslexic friend once. He had to mind his P's and Q's.
Yeah, so do we all, Ginge.
And Finn, the fourth pillar.
The fourth pillar, Ginge, is the multilingual aspect. All examiners need to be able to operate in English, French and German.
Ooh, that's a big ask, Finn.
But you only need to be able to understand French and German at the start. You know, you don't need to be able to speak it like a native. In-house training is provided.
Sounds very cosmopolitan, Finn.
Oh, well, it is. There's over 30 countries that are signatories to the European Patent Convention, and the workforce reflects that.
Sounds a bit like working for the Eurovision Song Contest.
Ginge, nul point.
Finn! 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 Oh! Finn! Finn, you've done your pillars. Thank you very much for that. But what is the job like on a day-to-day basis?
Well, patent examiners need to read and understand patent applications quickly. So they then perform a search or investigation to see what already exists.
You mean like an investigation like in Miami Vice or Colombo?
That analogy is a little bit tenuous, Ginge. There's not actually been a crime committed.
Oh, right.
No, what the patent examiner needs to do is he needs to understand very quickly what's in the technical document. And then he performs a search on databases, internal and external, and on the internet. You see, some inventors try to reinvent the wheel unknowingly.
Yeah, but come on, Finn. You can't reinvent the wheel. It's been around since the Romans. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I was speaking metaphorically, Ginge.
Oh, right. So, like, Fenton, are there any perks, you know, like foreign travel?
No, but look upon it this way. You won't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for an early morning flight. You won't catch any exotic diseases unless you're imprudent or very unlucky.
Useful.
And you won't be stuck in an airport terminal over the weekend if your flight's cancelled.
I saw this film once, and this guy, he got stuck in an airport terminal for like years. It was amazing.
To the best of my knowledge, that has yet to happen to a patent examiner.
Mind you, you do get them nice little model aeroplanes in airports, and you don't find them in the supermarkets. Do you get a BlackBerry?
No. But as I said, when you're home, you're free, your weekends are free, and you've got a good work-life balance. You know, you can play with the kids, build a boat, relax, and watch the world go by.
Yeah, but what about a Gold Amex card?
No. Well, they pay for the kids' schooling. There's extensive private health care. You get 30 days holiday a year. You get legal training, language training, flexi time.
Yeah, but Finn, be honest. You're not going to change the world, are you? You know, you're not going to be the next Bill Gates. You're not going to be like Alexander Graham Bell or like Wayne Rooney. So how do they know when an idea is good enough to get a patent?
Well, the examiners put themselves in the shoes of the person that's the expert in that field. An invention has to have something about it that would not be routinely considered by someone in that field. You know, it might be a solution to a problem that's never been found, or a long-felt want for something.
It's all about a long-felt want. I think I'd better go and point Percy at the porcelain, you know? See you in a minute, Finn.
God, I'm gonna get him off my